get off-roading with up there because there's some fun trails.
Shit, Cade's been talking
There
this
are
whole
fun
time.
trails.
I gotta
So
say
I get up
something to
there, I park
contribute.
it, then Rickster comes through, he pulls up. Richter. And,
Alright.
Hey, you missed us. We're back, baby. Hey, baby, we're back.
Hey, baby.
Baby. Oh, baby, we're back. Where's your microphone?
I found it.
there it is. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Two Brains, One Cell podcast.
Oops.
Whoopsies, it's been a minute.
It's Cade's fault.
It is my fault. It is 100% my fault. I am currently moving, and
Out of state. He's gone forever.
yeah, I'm moving to Texas.
He's actually moving into the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, and I also own a house in Texas because Carsen brought me the deed to Texas.
I did. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I brought
You
him
did
the tea. I mean, it took some work, but I was just like, hey, can I borrow that? And they're like, yeah, sure.
And then he just ran.
And then I just took it.
Yeah.
Yeah. TSA was like, no fucking way. How did you get that?
Bro, how'd you do that?
I was like, I'm just borrowing it. Don't worry about it.
I'm just built different.
And he's like, oh, fuck, that's cool, dude.
You just hit the... Oh, shit, I know you were chill like that.
He's like, I'll ignore all of the nasty explosives in your bag because you're
yeah,
cool.
dude, this 10 pounds of tannerite, you're chill.
Allegedly.
But yeah, we're back.
back.
I'm moving houses, literally like 10 minutes down the street, but we were supposed to record on Wednesday because, we couldn't record before he left because we had camera issues.
Because it died, because I guess I didn't charge it in time.
Yeah.
So
and
we
then-
recorded 10 minutes of the podcast and then it died.
Yeah,
So,
that was cool.
and then when we got back, Cade had to move stuff, and so we were just like, we're not going to record.
There
and-
just wasn't time.
Yeah, because that means we would have had to record at like 8 or 9, and then I'd have to edit and get it uploaded, which it takes like 2 hours, and it's like this whole. So we just were like,
It just wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So, we got a lot of complaints through our complaint department.
Mm-hmm.
And once, Haley filed her complaint, then I just sent her a picture of a paper shredder and said it was filed.
Did you like the
Yeah.
message I sent?
Sadly, no one else texted me after, so
Well,
I could use that.
And I like that it was two people that talked to you, not me. So when you said
Yeah.
either of the hosts, they both went to you.
Only Haley did, yeah. Fuck
But-
you, Haley.
It was quite funny. If anybody else DMs us for anything, I'm going to send that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We do not give a shit.
Oh God, yeah.
So, it's been 2 weeks.
Hey, your birthday.
I did have a birthday.
And I was going to do the media team was going to do a whole thing for your birthday on there, but because there was a video that I put on my story that I was going to put on there for everything.
Please, no.
Yeah, but then I was like, nah, I guess I won't do that.
There's some unflattering pictures of me, from 5-7 years ago.
The Mario one? Holy cow, that one came out of nowhere for me. I was searching through my Google photos back when I had my Android and stuff, so I was looking through the old ones. And I found some that I was like, yeah, I remember this, and I saved it, and I remember this, and I saved it, and then that one popped up, and I was like, What? I was like, there's no way. And yeah, so that was the front piece for your video. You son of a bitch.
I realized, and I fixed my mistake.
You know what? Yeah, you fixed it. It's okay. Speaking of your birthday.
Uh-oh. He's going to pull out a dildo.
That would be so funny. Now I don't want to give you this.
It's now this doesn't feel fun.
Happy birthday. I still have a real gift I'm gonna give you, but I just wanted to give you a bunch of these stupid ones first.
Bro, no fucking way.
Dude, how did you know?
It's Boyfriend by Justin Bieber. I don't have a way to play a
I
CD.
know, that's what made it better. I wanted to find a cassette tape so that it would make it even better.
My car has a spot for these, but since I changed the deck, I can't play CDs. But this is staying in the car.
I was laughing so hard while I was buying that. And I walked around like it was like a DI. It was a Goodwill. And I was like, what is some fucked gift I could give Cade right now? Like, what can I buy for him that is just beautiful and loving and hilarious? And I almost bought you, it was like, I don't know, it was some sort of college out there, and it said their, like, abbreviation of the college and then mom, or like a proud something mom. I almost got you that.
Should have just got me like a bad bumper sticker. Just like the stick figure bumper stickers.
And then I almost got you a not Bud Light. A Budweiser like chalice. But there was a Michelob Ultra, a Budweiser one, and like another one, and I thought it would have been so funny, but there was no way I'd be able to take that home without it breaking.
True.
I barely got my vinyl records through without them breaking, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it was so funny. And then I almost got a shirt. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I think it was a Coors. I think it was a Coors Light shirt. Like, but it was like from the like actual workers. So it was like a polo, and it had like the collar, and but it was like super small.
Oh,
I tried it on, and it didn't fit very well.
Yeah, I bought a Coors Banquet shirt from Buckles. Buckles?
Is that the?
Buckle. That's Ricky's drink of choice.
Oh, okay.
So
Richter.
I got it just so I could wear it around him, so he loved me more, and it worked. It worked.
I've got a Bud Light baseball jersey.
Oh hell yeah! So yeah, I had a birthday. I turned, what was it, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turned 16. You know, can finally drive.
I can finally get my
I
license.
can finally get my license now. Shit, didn't take driver's ed.
Dang.
Dang.
All right. Well.
Whoopsies. So
Stupid.
yeah. A lot has happened in 2 weeks, as you can imagine. So me and Carsen both have a lot of stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. I love that I wrote, Cade caused us to miss our recording, #adult life.
#adult life, yeah. Adulting sucks, man. Like, I'm moving, I just bought insurance. Like, this sucks. I really decided just to have to, like, start spending, like, copious amounts of money right now. Because, you know, I bought a new car.
Because, like, fuck it.
I bought a car. I'm moving out. I got a new job. All in a month.
Attaboy.
I decided to do every major life decision in a month.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
My hair is gonna fall out. Like,
he's actually wearing extensions in his hair right now to make it look more full.
It's a toupee,
but it's falling out.
So, I don't know if that's even what I wanted to say, but fuck it, I'll run with it.
It's a putee.
It's a putang. But yeah, I had an interesting weekend. Literally the weekend. Don't steal my shit. I can see you.
You were doing this. I was going around my face with it.
So yeah, for those who don't know, I bought another car, so now I have those. Why, do you ask? Because I'm dumb. And why not?
Yeah.
Did I buy a nice, reliable, safe car? Why the hell would I do that?
Yeah, who wants that?
I bought a lifted 2001 Jeep Cherokee.
Imagine having a reliable car.
Yeah. Me and Carsen both have two cars. They're both shit.
Yep. I had to drive the Buick to work yesterday.
How was that?
I miss it.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's so much smoother than the Subaru, and it's like the seats you just sink into them, and they're just so comfy.
Yeah, I've been driving my dad's Outback to take stuff to my new place, and then I get back in my car, and I'm like, this thing fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm. Hey, remember when I was helping you move stuff, and I kept ripping ass in your new place?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, no, Carsen, I remember.
Because it was
very
2 days ago.
Yeah. It was just like right that. Yeah, Carsen just was ripping it.
Yeah. I liked the one when I loved when I just pranked you so hardcore. Like, I just pranked you so hard because I farted, and I was like, I was gonna wait for you to grab my hand and pull me up so I could fart, and you're like, fuck you, and then you came over and you went to pull me up, and you did it, and then I ripped an even harder fart.
It was, yeah, he ripped a pretty mean one.
Yeah, it was great. It felt good. It was a good let out. We had no projectiles in that one, so that was nice.
Thank God. But
you lift me up and there's just a streak on your carpet.
it's like, motherfucker,
I just got here.
I just bought this place. But yeah, so driving the Outback made me realize what a car is supposed to feel like. And then,
ironic, because my Outback is the opposite.
Yes. My Mazda, every morning I start driving it, it feels like it has Parkinson's. Because the whole car just shakes violently.
That's the best.
I know, I love it a lot. So yeah, I drove down to Midvale with my friend Landon. And we test drove it. We looked at it. I'm like, I'm gonna buy this thing. So I gave the guy way too much money out of my own pocket.
Even saying
and
right now?
I said, "Sayonara, sucker.
Whoa.
This is my car now."
What?
And sure enough, it was. And then yeah, and yeah, the dealership didn't fill the tank.
Okay.
So I had a quarter tank left. So I'm like, great. Now I got to fill the car up literally as soon as I bought it. From a quarter tank to full. $80. Loved that. I love it all.
It was funny in Texas when my grandpa picked me up from the airport, and we were driving back to the house, and we passed a gas station, and I look up and see the prices, and he goes, are the gas prices just as bad in Utah as they are out here? And I looked up and said, $4.16. Nope, ours is about theirs is $4.16 for gas. Ours is like $5.20 something, isn't it? Yeah. And I said, nope, that's not. Wait.
It's like you guys think you have the bad.
Yeah, God.
Lucky fucks.
And it's like
Carsen's just like filling up jerry cans of gas to take on the plane.
I just steal a car and drive all the gas home.
You just put gas in a bunch of like toothpaste.
Gas.
You put it in like toothpaste containers so you can take on the plane. Just thousands of them.
TSA's like,
why do you have so much toothpaste?
Why do you? I'm like, I'm sorry. I got to keep them clean. You know, you just got to keep it real clean.
A hygienist in the family I was visiting, they're just like, here, take all this toothpaste. You know.
He's like, you know what? Why don't you use some right now? And I'm like, okay. And you just see it go and pour all over the floor. I'm all.
It just lights on fire instantly.
Beautiful teeth, right?
Mix it with Listerine.
He's like, that doesn't look like toothpaste.
Something ain't right.
But yeah, it's gas prices. Topical.
Woo! So yeah. Woo! Then me and Landon started driving home. What was funny is he was driving my Mazda, and I was in the Jeep. And it was weird to be behind my own car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's mine. They're both mine. Here goes the camera. Record. This bit is fucking old.
I love it so much.
Yes. So, I get done filling up the gas. Oh yeah, Carsen's gonna sign my boyfriend's CD. But yeah, and I hop on the freeway, so like I gotta go home. I'm in Midvale. I'm like an hour away from my house. I gotta, go back. And I get to about 45, 50 miles an hour, and I hit a bump, and my car starts getting death wobbles. And not like on the low death wobbles, like my entire wheelbase was shaking in its boots. So, I kind of expected that because it's an old car and it's lifted. I can't imagine that it's been, worked on a lot. Uh-oh. To my husband and boyfriend, Carsen. Hell yeah. So yeah, and then after like 5 minutes of trying on the freeway, I'm just like, no, I gotta get off and take the back roads. Nice. Surprise.
Fuck you guys.
Surprise, bitch. And so I had to take the back roads all the way home, and it took about 2 hours to get home. So that was fun.
Yummy.
And then I decided to drive it up to Logan, which took an hour and a half. Because, I can only go like 40 miles an hour. Because I wanted to take it off-roading with up there, because there's some fun trails.
Shit,
And,
Cade's been talking this
there are
whole
fun
time.
trails.
I gotta
So
say
I get up
something to
there, I
contribute.
park it. Then Richter comes through. He pulls up. Richter. And I wanted to show off a little.
I really hope that sticks.
Yeah.
I love that.
Richter. But yeah, and then so I open up
I
my
leave the
door and I
stove
like
on?
hop up in the doorwell,
I think
like
Cade
grab the
shit
top
his
of the car,
pants
and I was
'cause
just
it
like
fucking
shaking the car back and
smells
forth,
in
like
here.
look at how far this thing can flex.
Oh wait, that was
And
me.
it can flex far.
Oh,
And I slipped. I hate you so much. Have you been trying to load that one in for the past minute?
No, it's
Oh.
just kind of like I did one, but you didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
And then that one was just there.
That's what it did. And I slipped, and through pure blunt force
where are my
impact, I
keys?
broke my shin.
Wait,
open.
did I leave the stove on?
But I didn't know that yet. I was just
God,
like, oh,
it
that
fucking
really
reeks
hurt.
in
I
here.
smacked it pretty good. Me and Ricky going,
Side.
stop. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop farting.
I'm sorry.
No more beans. You get no more beans.
No more beans.
No
They're
more
gone.
beans. They're
No
gone.
more.
You ate them all, and you're like shitting them out.
No more rats.
No more rats. But yeah, I get inside, and then I look down at my pants. I'm like, why is like what's
blood.
going on? Well, yeah, I was like, something's soaking in my pants. I'm like, oh shit, that's probably blood.
Something's wet.
And so I like roll my pants up, and there's just blood running down my leg. It's like soaked into my sock. It's all over my leg. It's disgusting. And I'm like, and it continued to bleed for 4 hours. Like I thought I was gonna pass out for a while, just because I lost a lot of blood. And then Len and Jared went to the store and got me some stuff to like wrap it up. We used hydrogen peroxide, got it all cleaned up, and it's still healing. It's been like 2 weeks now.
I kind of want to punch you in the shin.
I would probably cry and leave because it still hurts.
And what do you have to say about that?
Why
God!
would you say that to me?
We gave you such a long time to just not do that, and of course you come right back with it. You piece of shit. God.
Do you not know what's going on in the world right now?
Yeah.
Like,
Are you kidding?
What is wrong with you?
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Christ.
you.
Yeah.
You. Why would you say that?
God.
Idiot. So yeah, that was fun. And then, nice. The next day, I'm like, I'm gonna go take this thing off road. So I text my now roommate Stan.
Maybe I should call Cade's brain.
Now, and I'm like, hey, let's go off roading. He's like, okay, bet. And so we do, and it goes great. Like the Jeep did wonderful.
Great.
Okay, great. It did totally fine. It was a lot of fun. And then we decide, hey, let's go do that really hard trail on my first time ever off-roading. And we're like, okay, that sounds like a great idea.
This guy.
What could go wrong?
This guy.
And
Can
it
you
actually
believe
went
these two?
fine
Oh my god.
until we got to this one spot where there's this huge rocky mess. And I don't have off-roading tires, so I'm just using normal all-terrains, which is not good. And I couldn't do it. Like I just couldn't swing my way up.
God.
So I had Stan back down, try it. And as he's trying
Oh, shit, they gotta
my
talk.
Jeep
They're
flexed
gonna talk.
so
Hold on.
far
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
That's-
bye.
the spring just came out on the driver's side. The spring just came out off this, gone. So, we can't keep going up the hill. Because, no spring. And since it was just my first time off-roading, I was not confident enough to do it. So thankfully Stan reversed in my Jeep all the way down, and I drove his 4Runner. So that sucked. And then we, after an hour, we got back to Landon's house, put my Jeep up on the Skyjack, and took a minute, but we got the spring back in. Cool. Awesome. So it was fine.
Dude, I had Clone War jammies.
Dude, that's so sick.
That's tight.
But, yeah, and then the next day, I gotta go home.
Right now?
Yes.
All right, see ya. Don't forget your gift.
Yeah. Was it that? Yeah, it was the next day. And then I had to check engine light. So I was like, that's awesome. So I had Landon check it because he had a code reader. And he checked it was just an evap leak, so it's something easy to fix. So I was like, cool, we're good. And then as I was leaving, I'm like, I gotta go fill up my tires because they're at 15 PSI right now.
Do you think I could bite this thing off? Just
if you try hard enough. But I went to a Maverick where it has like the exact air where it'll just pump it up right to where you need it. Those machines fucking suck because they'll stop every 2 seconds to check the pressure as if they didn't just went, and that's all they put in the tire. Like they just
Hold on. You want $20 here? You're welcome.
Yeah, it took 5 minutes to fill up one tire, and the time limit on the machine is 5 minutes. So I had to pay 4 times, and I was there for 20 minutes just to fill my tires up. So that was really cool. And I finally leave. I'm like, all right, time to go home. Not even 2 minutes later, I get pulled over. Because apparently you couldn't see my temp tag because my tint is too dark. Whatever. And he comes up, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, proof of insurance? I'm like, no, I don't have yet. I bought this literally 2 days ago. And so I got a citation for no proof of insurance. And he was that kind of cop where he's like, I could impound your car right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like,
I wonder what kind of cop would do that.
Yeah.
Impound your car.
Like what happened to Carsen.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but like, it's just insurance. Like I had it. It was registered.
Well, that's the thing, is like, it not being registered in my case, who's that going to hurt?
Yeah.
I mean, insurance, you just bought the car, so it really shouldn't matter.
No.
And B, that one is a little iffy because then if you get in an accident and you're not covered and nothing's covered at all,
It's going to be my fault.
yeah.
And
But
just
still,
chalk it up to that. It's my fault.
Yeah, and it's
So
fucking
that was cool. So I got
people.
a citation. I still have to take care of that. And then I continued to drive home, the hour and a half home, because I had to go slow. And as I was getting closer to home, I got pulled over again. One more time, just for good measure. And this time it was a state trooper. And, of course, he came up to my passenger side. Nice. That is a window in my car that doesn't roll down. It doesn't work. So I had to open the door for him like I was inviting him to take a seat.
he just gets in and he goes, "Hey, buddy, so..."
Yeah, exactly. That would have been so funny if he did. And then he's like, "Oh, I just couldn't see your temp tag, but I saw it as soon as I walked up, so you're chill." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, thanks." And, we talked for 5 minutes because he was honestly a really cool dude. And, I showed him the citation for, the insurance thing. He's like, "Cop's a fucking moron. He should not have given you that."
He's like, "Oh, I know that guy. Fuck that guy."
I know. It's like, yeah, he's like, "I don't know why he gave that to you. That's so ridiculous." I'm like, "That's what I'm saying." Come on, Carsen, don't let the gushers beat you. So yeah, the second cop just let me off with nothing. He didn't even check my license or anything, my driver's license. He was just like, "Yeah, you're good. Go home." I'm like, "Okay, thanks. Okay,
Go
great."
home. You're done.
And so that was a really fun weekend. That was all with in a span of 2 to 3 days that all of that happened. And then I'm just gonna keep going and tell the rest of last weekend too. Then we'll get to some Texas stories. So the week after, it went normal. I went to work and everything. It was just a normal week.
Go!
But yeah, so and then the weekend we had planned to go up to Pineview because Landon's parents have a boat parked at the yacht club in Pineview, and they had their camper up there too. So we're like, let's just go stay a couple nights up there and have fun. So we do, and then Friday night, there's a beard hair. Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally skipped over my own birthday. My birthday was that Thursday.
Mhm.
I went to work for 10 hours
That's
that day.
awesome.
And then I went to dinner with my parents to Lucky Slice. So that was fun. Then I went over to Bailey's that day as well. But, uh-oh. Then the next day, normal day, went out to dinner with a bunch of my friends. He wasn't there because he was in fucking Yeehaw land.
And boy, was it yeehaw.
It was Yeehaw. And then we went and saw the new Thor movie
So
right
good.
after. So it was a good movie. And
Christian Bale crushed it, dude.
Right?
Holy cow.
And we weren't planning to go up to the trailer that night. We were planning to go up on Saturday, but Landon was just like, "Hey, let's just go up tonight and chill." And I was like, "Okay, bet." So after the movie, we swung by my house, got my stuff, and we started heading towards the camper. And we're about to go into the canyon, and we pass a cop who's facing the other direction. And as soon as we pass him, I see him turn his brake lights on, and I'm like, fuck.
Great.
And he flips around, and I look like, I'm going the speed limit. Like, I'm doing nothing, like, we're doing nothing wrong here. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Right.
And of course, I'm the one that gets pulled over.
That's what I thought when I got pulled over and got my car impounded. I was like, I'm going the speed limit. Nothing's wrong with my car. I should be fine.
Yeah.
And whoops.
Whoops. So yeah, he once again comes up to my passenger side because we're about to enter the canyon. It'd be dumb if he came to my driver's side, but I'm too stupid to think ahead and roll down my window before I turn my car off and the fucking camera just turned off and I'm going to kill myself. This is the worst day ever. And yeah, so he comes up to my passenger side, and once again, I have to then open the door for him.
And he gets in.
And he gets in and he just starts like,
and he says, "Hey, dog, you mad cute.
you mad cute,
I saw
dog."
you across the way. I just had to get your number, bro. Like, just
this happened.
Shit.
But
Just like that.
yeah, he comes up, like, he starts talking, and Landon calls me because Landon was driving right in front of me. And Landon calls me. He's like, "Did you just get pulled over?" I'm like, "Here, shut up for a minute and just listen to what the cop has to say." So I, like, muted Landon. And then the cop comes up. He's like, "I was actually going for the car in front of you." And I was like, "What?" Oh. And then I was like, "Well, then why'd you stop for me?" He's like, "Oh, I saw you had a license plate light out." And I'm like, "What?
Who's that gonna hurt?
What the fuck? You were going for someone else, but you stopped for me because I had a license plate light out."
Some of these laws, dude.
Dude, what the fuck?
Why?
And then he looks in my footwell, and I have a liquid death can. And he looks up at me and goes, "Son, is that a beer?
Son, hey, partner, is that a beer?
Is that a beer?" And I go, "No, that's water. It's liquid death." He's like, "Oh, liquid death. My bad. Sorry."
You're like, "No, it's a liquid death." He goes, "Pussy."
Bitch.
Speaking of liquid death, I wrote down something right here. So, we do our liquid death posts usually every Tuesday, but because I was out, I 2 times it was on a Wednesday. And this most recent one that I had posted for like 12 hours, only Liquid Death had liked it.
Oh.
No one else, just Liquid Death.
You guys are fake.
Just Liquid Death. So I was sitting there like, wow. Like, they may not sponsor us right now, but like,
But they're supportive.
they're loyal. You
Yeah.
know? They stay loyal.
They stay loyal, unlike you fucks.
Yeah, and then, like, just sponsor us already.
Yeah, I would recommend that. I would recommend sponsoring us because, did you hear all the adult shit I just did? Give me some more
Crazy.
adult shit to do.
Yeah, dude. If it's, you know what? And shit, let me tell you something. Like,
Let me tell you something.
like, shit. Like, can I tell you something real quick?
Can we?
Because shit, dude.
Come here.
Listen to this. I got to tell you something real quick.
He's got to tell you
Because,
something.
like, holy shit. Listen
Come
to
here,
this
come
real
here,
quick.
Come here.
Come here. Get real close.
Get
Get
closer.
really
Get
close.
real
Really
close.
close.
Come
Okay,
here.
ready?
Come here.
I fucking love you.
You guys are awesome.
Give us a
Just
sponsorship.
give us a sponsorship, man.
Just come on, baby.
You know you want to.
Just give us a sponsorship.
come on. Let's.
We're
get
here for it. You're here for it.
You're here
You're
for it.
supporting us. We're supporting you.
Let's get this running.
Let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
Come
man.
on.
Come on. God. Or at least give us like a goal in mind to
Or-
where we got to get.
Right.
When
Give
you,
us
until you sponsor
give us a point to get to, or
Yeah.
like just give anything, or even just be like, no.
Yeah. Just like let us know.
I need something. I need an answer.
We need to know if you guys are just like, nah, fuck you guys, or if you're like, we'll give them a chance.
No, it really is up there in corporate, and they're actually fighting, like we said that one time.
Yeah, they're just fist fights. But yeah, so Liquid Death sponsor us.
Yes, please.
Por favor. Por favor. But yeah, back to the story.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you. And so yeah, he's checking. Like I give him my license because he just wanted to look at it for a sec. He dead ass. I give it to him. He just goes, "Okay, you're good." I'm like, "What the fuck are you looking at then?"
He goes, Liquid Death. He's like, "Can I see your license?" You're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You look like a fucking idiot in this."
Bro, you're fucking ugly. I was like,
This is you,
"Bro, glow down."
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, I just got shit on by a cop.
After he pulled you over just to hang out with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he just let me on my way. I was like, before I bought the Jeep and everything, I've been pulled over in my life one time, and then I got pulled over 3 times in a week.
That's beautiful.
It was not a good week, and
At least the 2 times you didn't get anything, though, right?
yeah, 2 of the
Just
times.
the one time, but it's still shitty. But at the least, you didn't get
At least I didn't get
more on top
yeah.
of that.
It's like, okay, whatever. I'll take what I can get. And then went up to the camper. We had a good time. We were on the lake for probably a total of 8.5 hours.
Ooh.
Like, we were out there for a while, just having fun.
Jealous.
Yeah, we wanted you to be there.
Did
I don't
you?
think you know how many times Ricky was like, so when's Carsen coming? And I'm like, for the fucking 10th time. He's in Texas.
Oh, Richter.
Richter loves you.
I love Richter.
But yeah, Landon asked me too. He's like, is Carsen coming? I'm like, he's in Texas.
Texas, baby!
Texas, baby. We just look up and you're parachuting in onto the boat.
Yeah, oh!
He's here!
He's got a backpack full of liquid death.
Yep. Yep.
And then the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin's playing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Led Zeppelin?
I don't know.
I feel like I got that wrong. That's not the right one.
I know, but I like that one more. Fortunate Son. It's the second time I
I
dropped
just
my microphone.
parachute in and it's it just looks like the Thor Ragnarok trailer when
Yep.
he's like flying in. We crushed that.
Oh, yeah, we did. So, yeah, we had fun. And while we were out boating, one of my friends snaps me, and they're at a beach.
Snaps you in half?
Yes. And they were at a beach. I'm like, I texted them, like, are you at Pineview? And then they call me on Snap, like video call, and they're like, hey, I'm at Pineview. And I'm like, so are we. Do you want us to come pick you up in the boat? And they're like, yeah. And so we find where they are, and we're just like, get on.
That's so
It
sick.
was my friend Izzy and one of her friends, Ian.
That's so sick.
It was so funny. And then they just chilled with us for a couple hours, and we like to drop them off. Have you ever had to go and drop someone off in a boat?
No.
That shit was so funny.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
It's like, yeah, it was funny. So they chilled us for a bit, then we chilled that night. And then the next day,
Wait, did you guys jump off the boat at all into the water?
oh yeah, we were surfing and everything
Oh, I just mean like just jumping off the boat.
while it's moving.
Yeah.
No,
That'd been fun.
but I did hit a sick front flip.
That's pretty tight.
And when I got back on the boat from that, I smacked my leg on the cooler right in the middle of my injury, and it started bleeding everywhere.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was just bleeding everywhere.
Do you remember that tiger shark scare that we had up there?
No.
You know, it was like someone let a tiger shark into Pineview,
That's awesome.
and we
We should do that more often.
It was it was all like rumors, but everyone was like, "There's a fucking shark in there."
How does someone accidentally just drop a shark?
Because
into
it
the
was
lake?
because tiger sharks are like they can live in fresh water, I think, and so they were like, "Yeah, there's a shark in Pineview, dude."
There's a fucking shark at Pineview,
Which is
bro?
hilarious to think that one shark in all of Pineview, and it's like,
People are terrified.
yeah,
We just
when
have
you can go swim in the ocean,
Yeah.
and that's where they live.
we just have a leviathan in the bottom of Pineview.
Well, and then there's like what are the little ones that eat toes? I can't remember.
Piranhas.
No, they're the ones in Pineview.
Oh, I don't know.
They're like no
Bitches. That's what they are.
bitches.
Bitches.
They eat toes.
They eat toes.
All y'all bitches eat toes.
All y'all bitches eat toes. So yeah, the next day they were gonna go back out on the boat, and I'm like, no fucking shot, because I have to go pack, and my back was already sunburned. So I'm like, no way am I doing that again. And so I go to drive home, and I see, my tire's flat.
Oh, my tires.
And I just bought new tires for my Mazda, like 3 weeks to a month ago now. And this one tire has been like deflating for a minute now. And I've just been filling it back up just because I haven't had time to go get it patched. And so I'm like, I can still drive on this to the gas station because I had enough PSI in it still. So I drive all the way to the gas station. I pay again. Start trying to fill it up with air. And instead of filling it up with air, it completely deflates my tire to 0 PSI.
Imagine having to pay for air.
I know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but instead of filling my tire, it just stole it. It's like, oh, you want us to give you air? Mine, bitch! Give me it all! And so, yeah, I was now sitting there with a completely flat tire in, like, the middle of a canyon. So I'm like, awesome. What the fuck do I do? And so I call Landon. I'm like, hey, do you have an air pump in the trailer? He's like, nah. I'm like, okay, cool. And after a minute, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try again. So I pay again. And this time, I hold the thing on with the power of Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, I'm using all my strength to put this thing on, and it starts filling.
Oh.
Nice. But the thing is, if I didn't use all of my strength, even a little bit, it would start deflating my tire.
Wow.
So I just had to sit there using the power of the Holy Ghost for like a full minute and a half while it filled my tire up, and then I drove home. Then the next day I went and got it patched.
I really hope that's thunder that I'm hearing, because that would be so awesome.
True.
I can't tell if it's just Caleb upstairs or
Yeah.
if that's thunder.
So yeah, I've had a very interesting couple of weeks. There's probably a lot of stuff I even forgot to mention that happened. Like this week I've been moving out. Today is the day where I move all my furniture and have to get everything put together. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be real fun. What are you doing?
Smelling everyone through my microphone.
Okay, so now that I've taken up about 30 minutes of the podcast to tell my lame-ass story, let's hear about some shit from Texas.
Hey, I went to Texas.
Okay, cool. Thank you for watching.
Thank you,
everyone.
guys.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm going to need my gushers now. Start telling a story.
So I was getting really anxious on my way to the airport because, like the story I told last time with TSA, it was just an issue. I was like, what if, like, it's everyone's thoughts in their head when you go through TSA, and it's like, what if I somehow have a gun on me? Like,
What if I forgot that I hit a knife on my ass?
yeah, what if I forgot that I brought my entire artillery in my bag right now?
Doesn't even like own a gun. I'm like,
Yeah.
what if I have a gun somehow?
What if I have a Gatling gun in my backpack right now and I just forgot? And so I got to TSA and was like, it's changed since the last time, at least in the Salt Lake airport, because it takes a mile and a half to walk to the gates for Southwest, and like I'm not kidding, I think it's a mile to the gate, and I lost my train of thought with that one. Hold on. Let me pull it back. Okay. So Salt Lake, that one, usually you have to scan, like you give them your ID, they scan your ticket, and they send you through. This time they just grabbed my ID, looked at me, and then gave it to me, and I walked through. And then I didn't check a bag. I just had everything in 2 bags for a 2-week trip. Whoa, look at your nose.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but look at that shit. I don't know what happened there.
I decided, so TSA, like I said, I packed everything for 2 weeks in 2 bags, and it worked because they had like washers and dryers, and I usually only wear like 4 outfits.
The thing is, I don't wear 4 outfits. I wear 4 shirts and the same pair of pants.
Yeah. Well, ever since you got these, you've been in love with them, so I don't blame you.
They're incredible. I did wear a different pair of pants for a couple days this week, but these ones are more fun because they're cargo pants.
Woo!
I can fit so many bitches in these pockets.
All the bitches in my pockets.
All the bitches in my pockets.
No money in my pockets, though.
Nope, I spent it all.
But it was TSA smooth. Like the last time I went through, like I said, they had to stop me and go through all my stuff and everything because I had my permit instead of my license. And this time went through, and I was like waiting for them to be like, "Hey, can we talk to you for a second?" And so when they're like, "All right, you're good," and then like I walked through, and then like it was easy. I was like, "Okay," and then I went put my shoes back on and headed to my gate. I downloaded because the day I was leaving is when the new Stranger Things episodes came out, so I downloaded them the night before, or like at midnight that night, and like so I watched those on the plane. Which, by the way, probably
don't spoil anything.
No. It's probably the worst flight I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah. So, and I've been flying for so long by myself. So I was like everyone I've sat next to in planes are always like when we're taking off and you start to just like, you know, and you start heading up and you feel yourself tilting backwards and all this kind of stuff. And everyone freaks out. And I was just like, oh, I forgot to get the snacks or something like that. Well, I didn't forget.
Did I?
I was
the
on top
stove
of it. Did I
on?
leave my car in my counter again? But I bought fruit snacks
Nice.
and some other crackers, I think, of some sort.
What'd you say? Whoa!
Whoa! But it was the worst. So the flight, we took off, and we were just having insane turbulence. Like,
Yeah.
and it was so weird because like the Utah plane, like we got in, everyone sat down, and then they started moving the plane as they were doing the instructions. Like, if you put your seatbelt on like this, if this comes down, you put it on your face. Do kids first, then you like. They did that while the plane was moving to get taken off.
That's how it went when I fly.
But in Texas, like, we sat down and we had to wait for like 2 minutes, and then they started it, and after they were done, they started moving the plane.
Weird.
It was the whole thing was very different. But anyway, the Utah flight, we take off and we're getting up there, and the seatbelt sign stayed on because we were getting up, and it was just like whoosh, and then we'd come up, and then zhoo, and then we'd come up, and like, and you know the feeling, it's like a roller coaster when it drops and you kind of feel like.
Yeah.
Or like when you're driving over a hill really quickly and
You can
feel
just
that.
feel your balls go into your stomach.
Yeah, exactly. And so it kept doing like little ones of those, and we just kept dropping down, and then we were getting up. We were pretty high up, and all of a sudden it just goes, and we had to have dropped far because it felt like you were coming out of your seat, and people were screaming in the back of the airplane because we just dropped so far. And so I still wasn't panicking because it's turbulence, you know.
You just look out the window. There's just a whole engine missing.
That's what I was expecting. I was
Yeah.
like, because we just went, zhoo, and I went, what the fuck? And looked out because everyone screamed and everyone was panicking, and I was like, I think we're okay, guys. Like,
Guys, calm down. It's fine. It's a plane.
And so that was like rough. And then my dumbass, you know how much I drink water.
You
I'm
have
a
to pee
fish.
a lot.
I'm a fish. And I like sitting at the window seat. So I don't like inconveniencing people.
In the bing.
I don't like inconvenience. I can't talk.
Inconveniencing.
Thank you. I don't like doing that to people. And so, and it's the worst because I sit at the window seat. Like
Yeah.
it was a stupid choice on my part. And I also bought 2 of the giant Arrowhead waters.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I drank one like before I even got on the plane.
That's dumb.
Yeah, and so we're finally like reach maximum height, and I kind of need to pee a little bit, but I'm just watching Stranger Things. I'm vibing, eating fruit snacks, all this kind of stuff, and
You pissed yourself.
I almost did actually.
Oh, nice.
So I drank the second one to the point where it had about that much left in it, and I didn't really have to pee very bad until we were starting our descent, which is when you can't get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so I kid you not, I was sweating, like dripping sweat, because I needed to go to the bathroom. So it was like, you can't pee, well, I'm going to push it out your pores. And so I was sitting there sweating so bad, and then I start like doing this thing where I'm sitting there and I like look at I'm in the middle of the plane, so I look back to see if that one's open. Oh, and then I look at the front and see if that one's open, the bathrooms, and I'm like, shh, can I even get up right now? And I'm like, well, it's kind of an emergency because I really feel like I'm going to piss my pants right now.
Yeah.
And so I'm like panicking, looking back and forth, and then looking for like one of the flight attendants to come down so I can ask her or something like that, and nothing is happening. And
Awesome.
so the dude next to me kind of goes, hey, do you need to get up? And I go, yeah, but I don't know if I can because we're descending. And he goes, oh, shit. And then he goes, well, let me know. And I go, okay. And then I'm
thanks,
sitting there
buddy.
and I start like fidgeting, like I'm tapping my foot and like, because it was so freaking bad.
It's just like me at the concert
Yeah.
that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we land, and now it's getting worse. It's like when you get closer to a toilet and it just starts to amplify. We landed, and so I'm near a bathroom, and it's just starting to get worse.
Yeah.
And then part of me was like, can I use the bathroom even if we're landed? Like, can I do that? And I was like, I don't even want to try. And so I was waiting for everyone to get out of their seats and go, and I grabbed my shit and just started like beelining it towards the bathroom. I got in there and just fucking let loose for like a solid 2 minutes.
Nice.
It was so bad. But then I got out of there and I was all, all right, let's go.
I'm ready.
And oh shit, do I have a hole in these?
Order up.
Order out.
Order up.
Then my grandpa picked me up and we headed back. Their house is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the town is absolutely gorgeous. And so it's like I have videos and stuff. I took a bunch of pictures because I was the photographer for the family this time.
They didn't invite you there to hang out with them.
Right. It was
They just needed a photographer.
Yeah, that's it. And so it was a very nice stay. Their pool was awesome, but because of the temperature, you can't really get in the pool until like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 'cause it's just hot.
Yeah. And it's just, and there was the last day we were out there, it was 102 degrees, and the shade was still, it was like the sun was almost setting, and it was still 102 degrees, and everyone wanted to get in the pool the last time. And so you get in the pool, it's 100 degrees outside, and it's 95 degrees inside the pool, but it still felt better than being outside of the pool.
That sucks.
And it was insane because you're almost sweating, but you're swimming, and it's like, it was weird. But it was fun, like seeing all my uncles and family again. I played so much poker,
yeah.
like so much poker, and I wish we could get a poker game going. It doesn't even have to have money. I think it's fun with money, but like I'm also kind of broke, so I don't know if I could do that.
I don't know how to play poker.
Well, it's so easy. So easy. I was betting big without knowing what the hell was happening, and
Awesome.
I would win a whole pot of just like all of the chips, and I would stack them so I had a wall around my cards, and I didn't really know how to play. Like I wasn't like I didn't know how to like bluff correctly, and like I just didn't know what suits or what cards I had really. I was just kind of like, fuck it, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And we played. There's a million different types of poker you can play, and so we were just playing a whole bunch of them. It was so much fun. And
nice.
played D&D for the first time out there. That was pretty epic. I hate that it got so much hate for so long because that deterred me away from it. I was like, nah, that's kind of weird. And then we started playing, and it was like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like playing a video game, but you get to like personally act out your choices and everything, and it is, I don't know, it was really cool.
Carsen used sucker punch. You just punch your uncle in the head.
Well, that was the funny thing is it was just my cousins that we were playing,
Oh.
and so one of my cousins is 20. We were born a month and 3 days apart,
Awesome.
and then
Is it the one that shares my birthday?
no,
Oh.
this one he's 17 now,
Get your own fucking birthday.
and that's the one that shared the birthday with
Get your
you.
own.
Then there was another two, but those ones were younger. I can't remember what their ages were actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know my own brother's age, so or my sister's.
He's like 6.
He's like a number. I don't know.
More than 2.
Yeah, that's a good. Yep.
Yeah.
And hey.
Hey. Stop it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's going on over
Whoa.
here? It was fun though, because like I was cracking jokes. Like I had them make my character because I didn't know what I would be doing. I'd be like, "Well, this weapon seems cool. I should get that." And they're like, "Nah, that's kind of a slow weapon for your type of character. You might want to get this." And I'd be like, "Okay." So I had them make my character, and they made me a wood elf,
Nice.
and they made me. Well, they basically made it me, 6 foot, 180 something pounds, and long blonde hair.
They were not trying.
And it was like, I was like, I could have done this myself. You guys didn't want to get any creativity in here.
Yeah.
But they did make me an orphan, so.
Whoa!
Because you have to have an origin story.
They just show you a video of someone like just shooting your mom. Just like
They're like, oh, your character's actually an orphan. I was like, what? What?
what?
And they're like, look, and it's just my whole bloodline just getting
Just
murked.
getting murked. Just- then the dude just saying squad one.
Squad one. Oh, God.
Just does a Fortnite dance.
It was fun though, because like the very beginning, you have to introduce how you know this character that is sending you on your first mission, kind of deal. And they were like, "So how did you meet him?" And I was like, "This guy? Oh shit, we go way back." I was like, "This guy?" And then I was like, "Wait, how old am I? 150?" I was like, "Yeah, we go way back."
Way back.
And then I started telling him, like, I was like, he lost his job. He had some issues with taxes, so I got him a new job as a miner. I kept making a lot of those jokes too, by the way. And I was like, so I gotta help a brother out, and so we go way back. And like I kept cracking jokes the whole time. It was so much fun. I feel like it would be. I feel like the both of us, if we got someone to DM for us, it would be so much fun.
Yeah, the problem when me and Carson are away from each other for so long is just we have so many funny jokes, and we don't tell them to each other because we're not.
Yeah, what did I send you that I was gonna say?
I don't know.
Because I was waiting at a pillar. Oh, it was because I was at B something, wasn't it? And then I was gonna say B is in Bjork. Bjork.
Bjork? How do you say the name Bjork? Bjork?
That's what I was. Yeah, because I sent you that because I was standing at like the B column for me to get picked up, and I was like B as in Bjork,
Bjork?
but I just said B as in boy instead, and he said Beta because he's military, and I was like, yeah, that one.
Yep. Bitch.
Da, da, da.
Visit on the halfway before I can even argue. Looking out the window at somebody coming down.
Da, 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 da,
Da, da, da, da.
But it was fun. Like D&D is something that I think that everyone should try if you have a decent imagination.
If you have no brain cells and are really comedically gifted like Carson and I, then you're great. Even though none of you are on the level of us because you guys just aren't funny.
And you don't have a podcast.
You don't have a podcast. I do have to admit, there are times when Haley will make me laugh.
Ew.
She is sometimes funny.
Ew.
Yeah. I'll give you this one, Haley. There's sometimes that you're funny. A lot, like 95% of the time, you're not. But that other 5%, some good jokes come out of there. But you're dog shit all around.
Out of that hole in your face.
Yeah, she's in Europe right now. She's just chilling in Rome.
Oh, I think I saw that somewhere. The parade was cool there. I did we watched fireworks and we were walking past a church and they had a giant iron cross.
Oh.
So I did pull-ups on it.
Nice.
And then I'm trying to remember everything because so much happened while I was out there. Me and my sister did the Sprite challenge where you chug Sprite.
That's gross.
And it was like I definitely needed more than one bottle for it because I chugged it in under 45 seconds and burped twice.
Oh. I think I would go into sudden cardiac arrest.
It would just give me like brain issues chugging a full 2 liter.
I don't think I can chug TV static.
McDonald's Sprite though.
Oh shit.
Into my veins, baby.
Dude, that stuff makes me feel like I have superpowers. Like,
it's all the Coke they put in it.
yeah, holy shit. I'd be sitting there like, I got lasers coming out my fingers.
These aren't tracers, these are lasers. There was they have Whataburger out there, which I don't know if you've tried Whataburger before, but it is so good. So freaking good.
It's funny because Carson in the past couple months has just been going places and coming back being like, you gotta try this place.
We haven't tried Jack in the Box yet. Huh.
There's nowhere in Utah.
I know, and that's
I'm
the same
not-
thing with Whataburger.
And I'm not driving to go get that.
No, that would be. I only get it whenever I'm
Yeah.
near it. So like, I think I might be going to St. George sometime soon. Go down there, get some Jack in the Box.
This fuck, bro.
I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm going to St. George, but I might be going to Pennsylvania to see Wu-Tang. So that's in September, after the Joji concert. I also had the realization that, like, for some reason, I kind of forgot. But yeah, I know. I noticed after the first camera cut.
No, I noticed it too, and then I just forgot about it. And then, fucking stupid bullshit.
But I realized that because
This
he's
shit's so goddamn
going in
stupid
concert,
fucking shit cock
then
fuckers.
that means that we're getting an album before he comes in concert. So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
And anyway,
Or maybe he just won't.
anyway, yeah.
Did he even
Texas.
go on tour for his last album?
I don't know,
Because it might just be that one.
but because he released Glimpse of Us, I'm assuming that there's more to come.
Come.
Richter.
Richter, come.
But
You never know.
you never know. I went to vintage places out there. I got a new camera. It's
Was
like
it the one that
this-
you posted?
Yeah, the little tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah, and the film for it is kind of hard to find, but it's still like on Amazon. I could find it for like $20 for like 3 of them,
Okay.
and it's got like 20 shots on them.
Oh.
yeah. So it's
Oh.
super awesome.
Okay, that's
yeah.
cheap.
Yeah. and I'm not sure if it works.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem with vintage cameras is if you buy it and they don't confirm that it works, you kind of have to guess, and if you spend money on film that you can't use, it's gonna suck. Vintage places are the best out there. I actually had to try so hard to not buy more vinyls
yeah.
because there were so many out there. And I mean, I bought, like I said, an Orson Welles radio, like original radio recordings, and put that on there. And then I saw that, by the way.
No, you didn't.
And then I bought a Bon Iver album for $1.60.
You should have just bought a bunch and then shipped them to yourself.
I don't trust them with vinyl records.
Just get a bunch of like packing peanuts or foam.
True. But I got a Bon Iver album that's usually like $25 for $1.60, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Nice.
Yeah. So cool.
Pork chomp.
God, there was so much that happened because there's a whole 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm not giving all this stupid shit. We had so much food because my uncle has a smoker, and my grandpa has a smoker, and they live like right there.
I'm a smoker.
I'm a smoker. And then my grandma's always cooking stuff. So like the entire time, it was on a schedule because this is military people. So it was like you wake up like 7, 8 in the morning, you have breakfast, and then like noon to 1 is lunch, and then 6 to 7 is dinner. And so they were but there was always food, and it was so good.
Nice.
So good. And God, there was so much, man. There was a part where it was probably like a Friday, and the whole family had to go to a. This is really confusing, and I apologize, but my dad and one of my uncles has a dad who passed away, right? So my grandpa's passed away on my dad's side. Then 1 aunt and 2 other uncles have the same mom. Nope. Same dad, different mom. She passed away. Yeah, this is confusing. Then one of them...
What the fuck is that?
It's really confusing, but one of the moms had passed away, and so they went out there to the funeral and everything, and so that left me and my 2 sisters and my uncle that didn't have the same mom all at that giant house by ourselves.
Nice.
So one of my sisters is like teenager right now, so she's just on her phone and not want to be around anybody ever.
Me too.
Other sister's complete opposite, where she's bored consistently and is always trying to find something to do, and she kept calling me Poop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Poop.
Yeah, that's exactly how it would go. She'd go, Carsen Poo, and she'd go, hey, Poop. And like that was my name for her.
Nice.
And then she would say meow I'd say, hey, can you go get some, like, can you go, or I would be like, did you drink water today? And she'd go meow, and I'd be like, did you drink water today? Meow. And I'm like, okay, is that a no or a yes? She goes, yes. I was like, God, how am I supposed to know that?
Just speak cat.
I guess so. It was interesting for that, and I finished Fight Club, the book. I can't talk about it. I bought a bunch of Liquid Death out there, 3 boxes, because me and my cousin split it, and we were drinking boxes of Liquid Death.
Just drink in the box.
Yeah.
They like dumped the liquid into the cardboard box
And then drank it out of the
just,
box.
mwah.
Yep. He bought me a Lego set for my birthday.
Hell yeah.
I bought him a book, Dark Matter. I bought him Dark Matter. Man, I know there was so much, and I'm going to be mad, but we're going to have more for my Texas stuff next time when I can think.
Yeah, just give you minutes, like, write it down.
Yeah, because there was, like, I could go through here and find a million things, but there was a lot more.
Yeah,
Like 106 degrees.
that sucks. But yeah, this week while moving, let me tell you, moving in general, everyone knows it sucks. But I had to move all of my Legos, and they're all built.
Dangerous.
Dangerous game I was playing, and it was terrifying. And thankfully, I got there with minimal casualties.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I bought this book, 1962,
Damn.
and it's got a whole bunch of science fiction short stories, or just stories in it.
That's cool.
They're not even short, yeah.
So yeah, and then I'm trying to think of what else happened. Oh yeah, when we were out, dropped the microphone on my face. When we were at Pineview at the yacht club, they just had a grill that you can use.
That's awesome.
So
we
we
gonna
grilled,
grill some stuff
we
up.
grilled some burgers. Landon grilled us some burgers, man. We were all just big chilling. It was such a fun day.
Speaking of that,
Should have been there, bitch.
speaking of that,
Why'd the vent close?
talking to all the people because my mom wants it closed for some reason.
Why?
Money? I don't know. So
Fuck money.
this weekend, this is for everybody. This not this weekend. Sorry, the weekend that this will come out for. So the Friday this comes out.
The 23rd.
No, that's 22nd.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
This
So
will be the 23rd.
So this barbecue I'm going to have is going to be on the 23rd, and it will be at my house. And we're going to be barbecuing. I'm going to try. I don't know how many people are going to show up or what the deal is so far, or even what time. But I usually do an annual barbecue, and I used to do it on the on the 4th every year. But for the past 2 years, I've been in Texas doing the 4th. So I moved it to the 24th, and I don't want to do it on a Sunday this year. So we're going to 23rd. And
It's gonna be fun.
it'll be fun.
It's just big vibes.
Yeah, anyone can come hang out. I'm going to try and get like a good sound system for the backyard just for the night at
Let's
least.
just park my car.
Yeah, I mean, we
back.
could because it's
Yeah.
all dead up the side of it.
We literally could.
And just have some good music going and some good food, some good eats.
Let's just plug both of our subs in to like one small treble speaker.
All you hear is someone's like, "Yo, what's this song,
Bro,
dude?"
this shit's fire.
It's just 5 hours of bass noises.
It's just white noise.
5 hours of 808s.
It's like, oh, this is part in the USA?
And it would be, you know what would be awesome?
Huh.
What we'll do is we'll buy a bunch of Liquid Death for it, and I'll go around and take a bunch of pictures and stuff like that.
I'll get more film for my Polaroid too.
Oh, I need to get film for mine too.
Let's go to the store next week.
Maybe
Get
I'll
some.
buy that film for that little camera thing I have because it's even got like a specific like type of film for it that's like
Nice.
like you get like film and it's color film whatever. This is like Lodachrome film, so it has a vintage vibe to it anyway. It's so cool. Oh shit, that's awesome. It'll be super fun, and maybe we'll have. It would be so cool to get everyone to say "Two Brains, One Cell" at once, so that we could put that in the podcast somewhere.
Free promo.
Oh,
That's all you are to
No,
us.
like the intro, like that. It'll play the music, and then it'll
Oh,
play
yeah.
that, and then it'll go into it.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
We're gonna use you guys.
We're gonna
for
use you, yeah.
monetary gain,
For
even though we don't
sexual
make a single bit
monetary
of money.
gain.
Yeah, we don't make money, and we also don't have sex.
Yeah. Look at us go. Yeah, so that's
One of us here is a liar.
Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just get in your way and fart in your room.
Yeah, I know you will. Fuck
Dun,
you.
dun, 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 dun.
No.
Oh, did you hear that?
I don't know what that was, but it popped. It wasn't a fart.
I don't trust you.
Okay. It was like my back popping or something.
He's like, all right, fine. I shit my pants.
All right. I shedded.
I shitted.
I pooed.
I shitted.
Sorry.
I shitted and farted. Shitted and farted.
I pooed. I like that better than pooped. Pooed.
I pooted.
I pooed.
Poo nanny.
Okay. Yes, barbecue. It'll be the day after, or 2 days, because this comes out on Thursday. So 2 days after this comes out,
yeah.
it'll be the barbecue, and just hit me up
Yeah.
if you want to, or if you're someone that's on Cade's friends, hit him up, then he'll hit me up, and we'll try. I'm trying to get a little head count so I know what I need to get.
Carson's trying to get head.
I'm trying to get some head. You count me, baby. That was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get head.
Yeah, you are.
Am I?
You should.
Only for my husband.
I'm sucking his dick. Okay.
Hey!
Whoa! It's fine. We're married. We're allowed to do that.
We can do that. That's what it.
You know, under God's jurisdiction, we're married. Granted, it's two dudes, but God said that's cool. I read it in the new Bible that came out last year.
Yeah, Bible 2.
Yeah, he released. There's already a Bible 2. There's the old and new.
Yeah.
So this is Bible 3.
God dropped a new album.
Yeah. Jesus is back, and he's not crucifying around. I love that.
If you live with someone for 7 years, you're technically married.
Yeah.
Like in New York, you kind of legally are married. So if you live with your roommates for 7 years,
You want to move in together for 7 years?
yes.
Perfect.
Barbecue.
Wait.
Texas.
I lived with my parents for 20
420.
for 20 years.
420.
Smoke weed every day.
He's just trying to get it off the incest topic.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there is you can't. It doesn't count. It's like when you live independently with someone for 7 years.
Yeah, but if you're in Alabama, it counts.
Yeah. In Alabama, you just fuck around
Yeah, you
and find out.
fuck around, find out, get inbred.
Bread.
Bread.
Bread. I did want to say I'm a little frustrated because my TikTok has hit 10.5K, and it's the SpongeBob one.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's pissing me off. It's going up by hundreds now, and it's making me mad because it boomed, and then it kind of flatlined and is trickling, and then it boomed again right after I hit 10K.
I still get likes on the TikTok that I made in 2019 of changing my car horn. I'm pretty sure TikTok uses my TikTok as an algorithm tester.
Yeah, they're like, do they like cars?
Do they like cars? Yeah. And I'm changing a fucking horn. It got 2 million views. And then I had one before that where I was changing the horn again that got 500,000 views.
Jeez.
What the shit, man? I don't know why. I couldn't tell you.
I've been pumping numbers though. I posted a TikTok after doing some self photography, and
It looked so hot.
It hit one. I think it hit 1,200 something right
Nice.
now, or maybe 1,300. I can't remember. But that's high for me because I usually only get 200.
I just barely posted my first TikTok since 2019. It was just of my fucked up Jeep.
Yeah.
It was just of me holding the spring that should be holding my car up.
You bitch!
Yeah.
You broke my heart. Oh, I have a song to show you after this cuts,
Cool.
or after we cut it off. Cut. Gone. No more rats.
No more rats. So, yeah, I think that'll do it for this week.
We kind of went around and did some shit.
Yeah, this week was just kind of a story week. We had a lot happen.
And it'll carry on into the next
Yeah.
week as well because we're
We're
gonna
gonna hear-
remember.
We're gonna hear some more Texas stories.
Yes, and then
And I'm gonna be listening to my new favorite album, "Boyfriend" by Justin Bieber.
And we still have to talk about the pretty lady that stood me up. So
Oh yeah, this was like a month and a half ago now.
I'll just do it super quick. Actually, we played pool, went and got ice cream from McDonald's, and this really pretty girl in a Subaru was next to us, and some kids yelled at us and said, "Tell that person that we like their car." And so Cade turned and said, "Hey, they like your car." She said, "Thanks." So I turned to the kids and said, "She said thanks." And the kids go, "She?" And I said, "Yeah, and she's pretty hot. She's a baddie." And then I kind of said it loud because I'm yelling to the kids across the street.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Ask for her number." And I said, Nah, I can't do that. And they were like, "Come on." And I was like, "Nah." And I was like, "You do it." And they were like, "I'm 14. And we laughed because that was pretty funny. And then the kid ran out into the middle of the street in between both cars and said, "This guy wants your number." And
This kid wingman the shit out of this situation. He ran up. We're at a red light. He's like, "Yo, this guy wants your number. You want to give him your number?"
she goes, "Okay." And then he goes, she said okay. And he jumps in the air and starts freaking out. And then my eyes just went, "What?"
I'm like, "Carsen, get your phone. Carsen, get your phone."
And so then the light turns green and she's yelling her phone number in between the cars. And I got home and I was like, "Hey, it's the guy from the stoplight." No answer.
No, never
Nothing.
answered.
Never answered me. And I knew it had to have been the right number because on iPhones, if you text another iPhone, it's blue. If you text a wrong number or an Android, it's green. So I texted.
You should just text her again right now and say,
Blue.
"You fucking bitch.
You bitch. That was a rude.
You rude
You
fuck."
wench.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was very funny, and I wanted to get that out of the way because that happened forever ago.
It happened a long time ago. Oh yeah, before that even happened, we went to McDonald's because Carson wanted some food,
Mhm.
and I ordered an ice cream cone, and they gave me an extra one for free because they just made one and didn't tell the other workers, so they made two. And they're just like, "Do you want this?" I'm like, "Yeah."
And instead of me taking the other ice cream cone, I wanted to eat my food, so Cade double-fisted ice cream
I
cones while
double-fisted-
driving.
Yeah, I double-fisted ice cream cones.
It was pretty
It was awesome.
epic.
I loved
It
it.
was an epic money shot.
Epic Fortnite poggers moment. But yeah, so that's a story, like the quick 2-minute story we've been trying to tell for a few weeks and
Yep.
just haven't.
Yep, Skycom.
Skynet.
Skynet. It was a fun trip. We'll have more to talk about because we'll remember stuff more. So
True. But yeah, that'll do it for this week.
barbecue, baby, 23rd.
Barbecue, baby. Thank you guys for watching or listening. If you're on YouTube or if you're not on YouTube, hop on over to YouTube. Go to our channel. Hit the subscribe button.
Yep.
Maybe subscribble.
Subscribble, baby.
Subscribble for me. And just, yeah,
Just for him, not me.
just for me, not for him. Next week we'll do it for him, but
Yeah.
this week it's for me.
It's for him, actually.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, for my birthday.
yeah, for his birthday.
For my birthday,
subscribe.
subscribe. If we're not at 100 subscribers in 3 days, y'all are fake.
Yep.
Y'all are fake as hell.
Yep. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
I love you.
But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good week.
Yes.
See y'all at the barbecue.
Bye. Bitch.
Bitch.
CKB.